Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Dilraba Dilmurat's backless dress and the algorithmic hegemony. When discussing the intricate issue of body politics, Dilraba Dilmurat's backless dress incident serves as a striking case study. This event not only challenges the aesthetic boundaries of the fashion industry but also exposes the dynamic interplay of power, the gaze, and the delicate balance individuals maintain between societal norms and self-expression. At the Shanghai Film Festival, Dilraba Dilmurat's perfectly orchestrated turn on the red carpet highlighted her backless dress, not merely a visual spectacle but a testament to the seamless integration of technology and aesthetics. Employing 3D modeling, laser scanning, and fluid dynamics calculations, this technological marvel redefined the human body in an era where science and fashion intertwine. The designer meticulously scanned her back 278 times, striving for the perfect fusion of garment and form while simultaneously challenging conventional notions of the natural body and traditional aesthetics. By treating the human body as a digital entity, this approach effectively deconstructs and reconstructs prevailing aesthetic paradigms. The brand's introduction of an AI tailor-made service further amplifies this transformation. By dismantling the long-established class-based aesthetic hierarchy in the fashion industry, this innovation grants ordinary women access to the same golden ratio beauty standards previously reserved for top celebrities. This shift towards democratized nudity is not merely a fashion breakthrough but also a significant step in advocating for individual bodily autonomy. A stark contrast to this engineered perfection was the airport incident, where Dilraba instinctively recoiled from a female fan's unsolicited touch. This moment underscored the unsettling reality that, within the domestic entertainment industry, female celebrities' bodies have been commodified as public spectacles. However, rather than succumbing to silence or retreating, Dilraba executed a strategic counter-response that altered the dynamics of the gaze economy. By wearing the deeply backless dress, she successfully redirected the public narrative from that of a victim to that of a controller, subtly reclaiming her agency. This shift extended beyond personal branding. It catalyzed a broader transformation within the fashion world. The subsequent removal of the ban on showing shoulder blades caused by major fashion magazines was not just a triumph of traffic-driven algorithms over moral censorship but also a landmark victory in Dilraba's battle for body sovereignty. If Dilraba's backless dress incident represents a new aesthetic paradigm, then Generation Z undoubtedly serves as its vanguard. Their use of AI technology to digitally superimpose Dilraba's backline onto classical art, such as the lady with a hairpin, exemplifies a cyberpunk-style deconstruction of traditional beauty standards. This radical reinterpretation signals a generational shift, one that prioritizes exploration and innovation over static ideals. For Generation Z, beauty is not bound by rigid definitions but is instead a field of continuous experimentation. Through technological interventions, they engage in aesthetic terrorism, disrupting traditional norms while fostering diversity and inclusivity in visual culture. This transformation extends beyond fashion, influencing the broader cultural landscape in profound ways. Dilraba's two backless dress incidents, when viewed in tandem, illustrate a complete narrative of power reversal, marking the transition of the body from a passive subject of the gaze to an active agent of control. Her body becomes a contested space where power, surveillance, and self-expression converge in complex ways. However, the unintended consequences of this performative agency are beginning to surface. When bodily freedom is reduced to a mere competition of exposure, new constraints subtly take shape. This shift not only imposes new limitations on individual autonomy but also threatens aesthetic plurality. True liberation does not reside in the extent of exposure but in the ability to assert one's right to say no. Perhaps the most poignant moment in this entire discourse was when Dilraba discreetly donned her coat backstage after walking the red carpet, a quiet yet profound assertion of ultimate bodily sovereignty. From the perspective of body politics, Dilraba's backless dress incident is more than just a fashion statement, it is a reflection of a broader societal transformation. It sheds light on the intricate relationship between power, surveillance, and personal expression, urging us to reconsider the balance between aesthetic diversity, body autonomy, and social discipline. Through this journey, we not only witness the resilience and strategic intelligence of an individual but also the broader evolution and hope of society at large.